I know that Shipwreck received his Analog Pocket in the mail because it was written right on the package.
Yeah, they just had the like packing slip just right on top of the box.
It was FedEx
like,
though. I think like FedEx, like they're not allowed to steal at FedEx.
Is that
like,
the rule?
UPS, like, you know, you're allowed like one mattress a year, I think.
Yeah, it's right here.
There it is, Analog Pocket.
Analog Pocket, yes. So
turn it on.
Okay, I will.
Boop, boop, boop.
This little green button here.
Are there games for it?
You make your. I mean,
you make your own games? That's what it is?
You can, but no, you bring your it plays Game Boy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, you put your Game Boy games in there. Sorry, I had it in sleep mode. So yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah.
It's Mr. Pants playing on a $200 device.
Modern Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
Is that really all? Is that what? So it plays Game Boy Advance.
It plays Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and then there's also this edition here that allows it to play Game Gear, and then Neo Geo Pocket, and I think TurboGrafx, and maybe Lynx. Maybe Lynx are on the way. All the hits. It's good. I would say like how you guys were describing Halo, it's not quite done yet. Right. There's a lot of features, like they have like their whole like operating system, like let me power it back up here. So their operating system comes up and it looks like an iPod, an old iPod basically.
Oh,
right?
cool.
Like
right.
It's just got these, and you can see like it's got like options that are just like completely grayed out. Like I can't select the stuff that's in the middle.
Gotta wait for the firmware update.
That doesn't, yeah. You gotta wait for the firmware update, and you have to update the firmware already out of the box, which threw me for a loop because it has like USB-C for charging.
Okay.
And so you would think, oh, okay, well, I can probably just plug that into my computer because you have to download the firmware on your computer. But no, you have to then load that up onto a micro SD card and then load it into this on the micro SD card to do the firmware.
So there's no Wi-Fi on that thing?
No Wi-Fi. No.
On your $200 handheld device?
Correct.
On your handheld device.
How much did the Game Gear adapter cost?
$30.
Oh, that's not bad.
All the adapters, but none of the other adapters are out yet. Like it's.
Oh, so you have to buy a different adapter. It's not just like one adapter.
No, because the adapters are, I mean, they have to be pinned out, right?
I guess
for the different games to go into.
Do you have a good selection of Game Gear games?
Oh, I do. I have quite the library of Game Gear games.
That was a dumb question.
Yeah,
I know.
That was terrible. So,
I'm trying to be engaging.
Yeah. No, I get it. So then there's I haven't tried out the dock yet either. There's a $100 dock.
You have that?
I have that.
No Wi-Fi on the dock either, right?
No, I don't.
This is good. So. This is good. So how much are you in on this? You're $330 now plus tax.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. And I got in on the ground floor. Like this was only $200 when I bought it. Now fuckers are paying $220 for this.
I thought that was the thing with the crank.
I don't remember.
When does the thing with the crank come out?
That's the play date, and that is never.
Okay.
No, that's coming at some point here in the future. That one is cheaper.
I just want to know why you won't subscribe to HBO Max, which has quality entertainment.
Because I'm going to use this more than I'm going to watch HBO Max.
No, you won't. You already have a Game Boy.
Text Wombat every time you use it.
Okay.
You know what's funny? I get an alert every time he uses his backbone, so I know he uses that.
Oh, I use my backbone a lot.
Yeah.
Do you really? It has that. It does that.
What?
It texts you when he uses it.
I get a push notification. Shipwreck is using his backbone.
That's like half my notifications on my Apple Watch are Wombat logging into Xbox.
Turn that off, like maybe.
Wombat. It's 9:30 in the morning. You're logging into Xbox. Wombat. It's 10:30. You're logging into Xbox.
You want to know. You want to know. You want those notifications.
Seriously.
Notice how he never said anything about it. He wants to know. He's keeping track on you. What is it?
Seriously.
Are you
I gotta
logging it?
I gotta set my Fortnite guy into creative mode and idle for an hour and a half every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's appointment gaming.
So
I know.
so
I do
far,
it in the morning.
is this worth $220 or whatever it is
Yes.
now?
Mhm.
I
No,
I-
it's not. I'll tell you, it's not.
it's the emulation on it's good because it's like the not software, it's the FPGA emulation.
What do you mean by I'm confused. I thought you were playing the games off the cartridges.
You are, but it's hardware emulation, right? So
Oh, I see. You're not talking about software emulation.
correct. So
Okay.
it's not like one of those devices where you just load it up with ROMs and it's like, this plays all right, but it's not quite right a lot of the time. So
But it takes up a lot less space.
well, sure. There's no doubt about that. I mean, this is the first analog product that I've bought because I could not justify the other ones because I have the hardware hooked up down here.
The other ones, like they're consoles, right?
They're the consoles, right?
Yeah.
Like for this one, I was in on the mobile one because like one mobile device and these adapters or whatever, like that's better to me than to like get a Game Gear and put batteries in a Game Gear because that sucks,
Yeah, it
right?
does.
Like, all of those are all the mobile stuff. It's like I want a rechargeable device, which I've heard this only like lasts for like 4 to 6 hours if you're playing straight.
How long are you gonna play a fucking Game Boy game for?
7 hours.
Not
clearly,
7. No,
and since
4 to
it's
6
complete.
hours.
I played 4 to 6 hours.
It's the
you can
fact
beat
it's,
most of them in 4 to 6 hours.
it's the no Wi-Fi thing that seems odd.
It is
to me.
that caught me by surprise. I will say, like when the first thing it was like, go get your micro SD card. I'm like, where do I plug a micro SD card in to put something? Like I had to like none of my computers have it. I had to like go look on one of my kids' Chromebooks. I'm like, oh, yep, there's a slot here. I can get downloaded on their Chromebook to load it up, and then on the dock you have to upload it by USB stick.
Yeah, this sounds
Like a lot of work.
It sounds like a horror show.
Well, you gotta play these Game Boy Advance games. They're not
I
gonna
know,
play
right?
themselves. It's got a whole
Yeah,
drawer
right.
of them back there.
Those Castlevania games aren't going to play themselves.
I did try a Castlevania game. I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, I don't remember if I played this one, and I loaded it up in my save files. Like, oh, you've played this for like 60 hours, and you have like 190 something % completion.
Well, those are good games.
All right, I'm good on that one.
What about Game and Watch Collection? Did you put that one in?
I have not. I flipped past it, but
Okay, I'm a fan of that. That one it's occasionally.
sure. I played some Ninja 5.0.
Mhm.
Played some of that. That played well.
Did you play Spider-Man on the Game Boy? That's a good one.
I have it over there, but
Where he
didn't.
punches people.
I
in
mean,
the
I
park?
literally got this today, so it was like I was just like popping games in it, playing like 15 minutes of them, and moving on.
Boing. Awesome. Where are we here? All right, let's move on. Let's let's quickly mention that Sony is releasing PS5 covers in various colors.
Cover colors.
Cover colors for $55. 5 colors. They're purple and black and pink or
And
something.
$55. But then again, if you're the kind of moron that buys a handheld console for something you already have at home with no internet connection and built in, maybe you're the kind of guy that doesn't like a white PlayStation. So
Why you got to be so
Hey,
mean?
if I'm somewhere for 4 hours that doesn't have internet, I can be entertained now.
Good point. And you brought that with you. You had to have the foresight
And I
to bring
brought
that
it
with you.
me, and the
Mhm.
adapter if I want to play Game Gear.
You probably just carry that with you everywhere you go anyway. So
Yeah. Well, yeah.
why wouldn't you?
I mean, this is just a svelte adapter there. Like
Chunker. It's a real chunker.
Yeah, I haven't even tried to put it in.
it fits snugly in a jean pocket.
Yeah, along with like a handful of games to play with over those 4 hours.
Those go in the back jean pockets.
Pretty sweet
Except be
solution.
careful when you sit down.
Crunch.
It's nicely
Oh,
back there.
my
Look at that.
Spider-Man.
Looks
Look at
good.
that. So Ship, are
much
you
of a-
gonna colorize your PS5? I see it back there. It'll show up better if you get a purple
No.
one. No, you don't want
Gotta
purple.
get the purple one. Purple.
No, it's-
Purple.
It's not going to make it less ugly. Like
The black one makes it a little less ugly because in a dark room you won't be able to see it.
if in a dark room, I don't see it anyways.
I mean, like less dark. The threshold
But
of
when I
darkness.
play down
is-
here, the lights are completely
Okay.
off, so I don't have to look at it.
Right.
This is literally the only time I see it. Was when we did this show.
Got it. It does stand out.
I don't know. Like I of course they were doing that. They hinted that they were going to do this the whole time, right? They're like, oh, these covers are removable.
And they sued the other company that was making them.
D-Brand, yeah, they sued D-Brand. So D-Brand changed their design, so now they have like fan hole cutouts, like vents where the fans are at. Which makes a lot
Good
of
idea.
sense. Yeah.
Good design.
I don't know, like they need to get past the supply constraints and get these models out the door so they can make the smaller one, right?
Yeah. Hurry up. I'm waiting. All right, no rush. Actually, I'm pretty patient these days. You know, I'll play all these good Sony games when they come out. I mean,
I like all the different colored controllers because there's a use for having different colored controllers, right? Like
this is Daddy's controller. Don't touch
Right.
Daddy's controller. This one's
Right.
going to be fucked up. This is yours.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's always yours. Never touch Daddy's.
So I like that they're putting out colors of controllers because Xbox was just like killing
So
Sony
many.
on that, right? Like it was like, oh, here's all these exciting new colors like constantly from Xbox. And Sony was like, hey, we came out with our black controller. It took them a long time to come out with the black controller.
Yep.
I bought that. I think I'm good.
All right. Let's oh, that's it. All the CAGbat questions we covered already. Somebody asked about Saturday morning all-star hits, and somebody asked about your Analogue Pocket.
Cool.
How's the backbone treating you, Wombat?
You know what I used it for? I used it for that that Rocket League game that came out for the phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you what an advantage you have when you're using the backbone in that game. Because that game you play online, and I know I'm
You're
playing
fucking people
against
up.
people that are playing like this, and I'm playing like this. If I could get 3 VIPs in a row, that the top scorer 3 times in a row in that game, then you know that clearly I have an unfair advantage.
This is
'Cause
what
I'm
is
not
this
good
is
at
Rocket
anything.
League for your phone?
Rocket League for the phone.
For Apple Arcade.
It's
right?
2D. It's a 2D. It's not for Apple Arcade.
Oh, it's not. It's just
It's just a game. Yeah.
for everybody.
It's 2D?
Anybody can play it.
Yeah, even you, Cheapy. It's a 2D version of Rocket League that you play on the phone. It has like a free battle pass too, if you care. But yeah.
Hi Ed is
MVP.
correcting
Did I
you.
say
He
VIP?
said
I meant
VIP.
to say MVP, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was MVP 3 times in a row using the backbone.
Congratulations.
It's like because it immediately adapts to you using the controls, and it's like, yeah, this is like playing a real game.
That's cool.
I was crushing it. I was getting all sorts of goals. I scored 5 goals in 1 round. So
That's how I
backbone.
feel sometimes in certain first-person shooters, using the paddles on the back of the controllers. It's like in Overwatch, certain situations, like using Lucio, because I can turn and wall slide at the same time. And unless you spent $150 on that Xbox controller, you can't do that. I'm like,
Mhm.
fuck you guys.
Yeah, they had cross promotion with the Rocket League game in Fortnite.
Ah, that's how they got you.
I unlocked all the stuff in a half hour that I think it was supposed to take me a week
Because you had backbone.
because I had the backbone.
Nice. Hey, that's a
pretty
good.
good.
It's a good.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
was
good
worth it.
commercial.
Worth it.
Oh yeah, no, trust me. I'm like, yeah, I got all the stuff now. Now when my guy falls from the sky in Fortnite, he's on fire. That's awesome.
Nice.
Mhm.
Zeke Knight in the chat asks if we've watched the new Saints Row gameplay stuff. Anybody watch that?
I saw some of it. Yeah, it looks Saints Rowy. Like it.
That's it. Because that was
Yeah.
my fear is that it didn't.
Some
No,
people
no,
actually are afraid that it's not Saints Row. That's like a
No,
real
Yeah,
concern.
It looked
Literally,
like
that's-
they addressed those issues from that initial reveal where everybody's like, "Oh, this just kind of looks like boring."
Where are the giant purple cocks?
Right. That was nothing but giant purple cocks.
Oh, really? Was it?
No.
And Duty?
It'd
It
be
was
funny
like
if they
Duty?
fought giant purple chickens just to satiate
Right.
cheapies.
Right.
No, it looked to be the right level of over the top that you would expect from Saints Row. So
Cool.
it looks like they know what they're doing.
It's not coming out for a while, though. Still, right? That
They
got
got
delayed.
pushed back, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right.
Had to add more purple cocks.
Right. They're like, uh-oh, we've gone
Uh-oh.
soft. Hey,
No one
now.
likes soft purple cocks.
Thank you. Tee that one right up.
Yep.
All right, let's wrap it up. It's very long.